Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know, I'm Aurora. This is my channel. Thank you for tuning in. So I've been noticing this kind of recently viral thing going around Instagram, and I don't know if it's on YouTube yet. I don't know. This is not an original idea. Is the Bratz challenge. Now when I was younger, I freaking loved Bratz. I was not a Barbie girl. I was a Bratz girl. They were so cool and like kind of grungy and unique. I love them. I had so many. I had like even the big heads that you like did makeup on. So I thought it'd be really cool to recreate this today on my channel here for you guys. So I picked out a Bratz, just a random one. I just googled, you know, whatever. And I think this is Sasha. I don't know, don't quote me, but I'm gonna be doing this picture today. I'm sorry, the ring light's kind of annoying. So she kind of has a pink theme going on. She has pink lips, pink brows, pink shadow. She has pink heart freckles. So I think this is gonna be super cute. The one thing I am a little bit nervous for is the nose, because they have to have a very sharp nose contour. So we will see what we can achieve. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. So Bratz, obviously it's a Bratz doll. You need to be like flawless, like you're full coverage, you don't see anything, you're gonna look fake, right? So I'm gonna use the most full coverage foundation I own, and because I'm doing that, I want to put a radiant primer underneath so it's not super matte, because usually the most full coverage foundations are more matte foundations. This is going to give me a nice glow to the skin under the foundation. I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Radiance Primer. Yes, it's a sample. Don't come for me. So it gives a really nice luminescence to the skin. And I know my face is kind of red right now. I was just kind of going in on some blackheads and whatever, so that's why. Okay, so the most full coverage foundation I have is probably the Tarte Shape Tape foundation. Like, this is like concrete on my skin. It's full as fuck. So we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put a lot on to really get that coverage going. We're going ham sandwich. Okay, let's go ahead and beat this in my face. Okay, then to add to this full beat, of course, we're gonna go in with the Tarte Shape Tape once I find it.
3 hours later.
So I'm gonna go in with Tarte Shape Tape. I am in the shade Light Sand. I don't know if this is really my shade or not, but we're gonna go with it, you know? And I usually do not apply this much of this concealer because you don't need to. But we're gonna go in, right? We have to. And actually, I'm not going to do a lot on my nose because I have a different concealer that I want to use for the nose contour. I have just like the white LA Girl concealer, so we're gonna use that. Actually, you know what? Let's just add it now. So this is the Pro Conceal by LA Girl. This is just white. It's called highlighter. I'm sure someone's the shade, but so I'm just gonna add this to really add a little bit of brightness to the skin. I'm gonna do most of it on my nose. This concealer also is very full coverage, just like the Tarte Shape Tape, so it is a good option if you're looking for an affordable drugstore concealer. They have a very wide shade range. Okay, and then for this, I don't want to use a big part of my sponge because it can kind of get messy. I'm going to use the tip of my sponge and try to blend really carefully down the center of my nose so I get that really small highlighted effect. Yeah, so this Bratz challenge is definitely not about looking natural or glowy or like no, like you're gonna look like a cake face. So I'm not even worrying about if I look like super cakey or anything. Like I just want to look beat. So going ahead and setting under the eyes with the Coty Airspun setting powder. So for contour, I want to go in with a pretty light shade. I don't want to do anything too dark or heavy because I want it to look... Don't you hate when your nose starts itching? Like red. So yeah, like what was I saying? I don't know. Light shade. I'm going in with a light shade. So I'm going to use this Cheek Parade palette from Benefit. I'm going to go in with the Hoola Light for my nose, and then I'll use the regular Hoola for like my face contour with this tiny little brush to really snatch it. And then I'm going to go with a bigger fluffy brush to blend it out. So let's... I don't contour my nose like this, y'all, so this is going to be interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and take just a regular fluffy blending brush and start blending that out. Bless me. And that is the nose contour. It's not gonna look like much yet, but once I add like the highlight and everything, you'll see. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just add a little bit of contour to the rest of my face. I'm not gonna go too ham because, like I said, this Brat in particular is more heavily focused on the blush. So I'm really not doing that much. Just gonna warm up the face a little bit. Okay, I think what I'm gonna use is this Bare Minerals Loose Mineral Blush in Luxury. These are super pigmented because they are loose blush, so you'll see a lot gets on the brush when I dip into there. So I think I can create a really, and it's kind of this cool like coral peachy tone. See, it's a lot. And I'm really gonna go ham on the blush. Ham sandwich. Whew. Really focusing on the apples in my cheeks. This is my brother. Say hi.
Hello.
What's your name? Tell him about yourself.
My name is Rebel, and if you love pizza, that's my favorite type of food too.
Okay, so now that I look almost sunburned, it's gonna look cool in the end though, I promise. So I look pretty sunburned right now. So now I think before I do the highlight and all of the facial details, I want to go ahead and get my brows done. And she has like a very dark pink brow, which I do want to recreate. So I think I'm actually going to take the Anastasia lip palette and use that for my brows. Alright, so both brows are now on, and I also went ahead and carved them out with that white concealer just to give my eyes an extra pop that the Bratz usually have. So now I'm going to go in and do some eyeshadow. So it's a very pink shadow. Alright, so instead of the James palette, I'm going to go with another colorful palette. Take Me Back to Brazil palette by BH Cosmetics. They have a good pink shade range that I can kind of pick and choose from. I'm even gonna drag it down like so. Alright, and then I'm going to cut the crease using the Tarte Shape Tape again. And I'm really gonna cut the crease pretty, what's the word? I'm gonna try to do it in like a triangle shape right here to make my eyes look like they're a lot bigger and longer and brighter. And for shadow, I'm going to take the lightest pink and pack that all over the concealer. Alright, so now moving on to the eyeliner, I'm going to do a small little wing up top, and then I'm going to line the bottom pretty heavily with this black eyeliner from NYX. So I'm going to use the Kat Von D liquid liner and the NYX liquid liner. I mean the NYX pencil liner for the bottom. So this is kind of a fail. This is why I don't use her liquid liner very often. I brought it down into a nice little V like thing to make it look pointy, and it just freaking smudged all over. I don't even know how to fix it. In case you can't tell, I'm salty. The Stila one never does that to me. For some reason, the Kat Von D always. As soon as it gets in my, like, slightly close to my waterline, it's like... I feel like it didn't used to do that. It's like a recent... It's a recent thing. Okay, so that's pretty much the eye look. It has a little wing. So I'm going to go ahead and add lashes and do the other eye, and I will see you guys in a second. Alright, I'm back. So everything is done, eyes are done, so now I'm going to go ahead and do my highlight. And I'm trying to think of which one to use. And I think the most intense one I have, or one of the most intense ones that I have, is the Ofra All of the Lights highlighter. This one is really intense. So I'm going to first do my nose, because I want that to be the most precise, using that same small brush. And just putting it like right, like a tiny bit. This is gonna really give that like contoured look. And by the way, I'm taking the pink tone off of this highlighter just to keep with the theme, you know. So now I'm just gonna do the white freckles and the pink hearts that go along her cheek. I'm probably just going to time lapse this because, yeah, we don't got time for this, so it's going to start right now. Alright, so it's all done. The last thing we need to do is just the lipstick, and I think the Bratz look is complete. So I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in Sugar Plum. Okay, so we got the lipstick on. They're super overlined. Last thing, I'm just going to add a little bit of that highlight in the center of my lips. Alright guys, that is it. Thank you again so much for watching. Please comment down below if you enjoyed this video and what you want to see me do next. If you want to keep up with me a little bit more often, you can also follow me on all of my social media. It's going to be linked down below. Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, everything. I'm even on Facebook. So I definitely post more on those social media channels, so definitely keep up with me on there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button and the subscribe button down below. You can even turn on the bell notifications to get a little notification whenever I upload, which isn't all the time, so maybe you want to hit that notification button so you know. Alright, thanks guys for watching. Peace.